Welcome back, everybody, to the Hammer Time Podcast. I am Josh Baker, promoter, matchmaker for HCS Grappling, and we are here in the aftermath of HCS 11, the amateur team duels. What an exciting night it was, and I'm greatly joined today with one of the competitors, Bobby Riordan. What's up, Bobby?
Hey, Josh. How are you? Thanks for having me, man.
Of course, man. Anything we can do for Bobby inside the circle, we can do, the competitors that we have had in the last year, and we love to see it. You're coming off back-to-back shows for us right now. So let's just talk about, you impressed at HCS 11, came in, got the finish. How's the match? How was the atmosphere around it? How are you feeling that day?
Yeah, it was a super fun day. I always love competing at HCS. My match was the first one, which I was kind of happy about. I think it lasted around a minute. Super fast paced. Kamar came in and shot a double leg right away. And immediately I went to guard, started, working some guard stuff. And then before I knew it, I was passing, and then kind of saw a window to a leg lock, and I took it and ended up getting the finish pretty early on. But it was a lot of fun.
You did. I mean, you impressed. I know when I was making the order of the events, we had some changes throughout the card because, grappling is grappling, and some people just don't keep up to the word and not show up. But that's not you. You're always here. And I was like, all right, you know what? We're going to start off the show with a bang. And putting Bobby in there was the exact reason we did it. And we got the finish, You are now 3-2 with 3 finishes in the amateur rankings. So that's impressive. We have announced the amateur invitational in November, and you're someone that is exactly doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? We announced the point system. Right now you have 4.5 points off of that. Right. So that's sitting you pretty high. We are going to be releasing the first round of rankings with the new points. And I will say this, the under 165 bracket is stacked. I think it has the most active competitors. Yeah. It's a common weight, obviously. So you got the 55ers and the 65ers really in there. And it's going to be fun. You say you got it done in a minute. I mean, and you basically had a virtually different than HCS 10.
Yeah, totally.
It happens, man. You ran into Tyler. That was a good match, and we were excited for that matchup. And it's a matchup that we hope to see again, maybe in the Invitational, see where seeds lie and all that.
I would love that. Yeah, I would love a chance of redemption for sure.
And that's what it is, man. I mean, it is what it is. Jiu-jitsu, it's going to happen. So, I mean, that also says a lot about, you came in on the biggest show, HCS 10. It was a hell of a night, and then it didn't go your way, but it didn't take too much long for you to tell me, hey, I want an HCS 11, and you did it. Yeah. Kept your mind straight, and you went back. So good for you, and it was a great night. You and Dana went back to back. So Ocean County BJJ was nice.
Yeah.
HCS 11. So that was good. So let's look forward. I see. I don't think there's a time that I open up my phone and don't see your name somewhere, and no matter what the organization it is, which is exactly what you need to do in this sport. You got to stay active. I even see that you're potentially in the Ironman 3 tournament in September. I saw your name pop up.
Yeah.
In a couple divisions.
Yeah, potentially, I'm thinking about that. Yep.
And listen, if you're listening to this podcast, you're thinking about it, you should do the Ironman 3. I mean, I added the gi division. We'll see how many people added it. But that's where you're going to rack up your points. All the matches matter, and those points are going to be big going into that invitational. So what is the behind, I guess, the game plan of staying as active as you've been? I think you've had a match almost every month so far this year, either with us or somebody else. How's training going? I mean, I know it's a hard room and everything, but how have you been keeping healthy?
Yeah, it's been fun. I have been trying to compete. June especially, I don't know, it was my birthday that month. I'm like, let's just compete a lot. Let's just have a month. So that's what I did. I've been fortunate enough to stay healthy, and I really just enjoy competing as much as I'm able to, because it's just experience. Of course, I don't like to lose, and I don't I don't go in there with any like, I really hope to win, but if losing happens, it's just a lesson. And all the training, all the preparation, I don't lose. Like whenever I prepare for a competition, like that's going to be that time, and that work is never going to go away. And I'm always going to have that. So that's one of my favorite things about competition, just the work leading up to it.
Yeah, I mean, people say, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And that's what training is. We're always trying to get better. And every day I tell all my guys, if you got to look yourself in the mirror, did you make yourself 1% better? What did you do today to make yourself better? And if you can answer that honestly and give a good answer back, then we're good. We're growing. We're growing as martial artists, and losses don't matter. It's about what's the next day is. And I think you do that in a great mindset. And listen, I love having you're always in the building, if you're in the circle or if you're just in the stands with your gear ready to go, that we've seen in the past. And that's what the house party's about. Everyone's coming in and staying active. So I mean, I know you got a bunch of things, but what is some goals for the rest of 2023 for you besides staying active and obviously getting in the amateur invitational?
Yeah, definitely. So I think for this month I do have a super fight lined up. I'm going to do arena grappling again. And in August, I should maybe have another super fight or two, but I'd really like to do IBJJF at some point. I think I'm looking to do Worlds at the end of the year. So I'll definitely be preparing for that more and more, as this year continues to move on. A lot of sub-only stuff I've been doing recently, but yeah, I'd like to definitely focus a lot more on the points and the IBJJF type of rule set.
Yeah, the IBJF just announced they're coming back to New York August 5th. I know a lot of guys are going to be going down there. We are the following week, so if you want to match, let me know. August 12th.
Okay, cool.
HCS 13 I'm thinking right now. So if anything pops up, I'll let you know. But yeah, man, I mean, I know that's why I know a lot of people want to do the IBJF Worlds. The IBJF has been the name in jiu-jitsu for the longest time, and
yeah,
a lot of credentials come off of it. So that's why when I did the invitational date, I was like, all right, I need to do it farther enough from Worlds that everybody will use it as a tune-up, or and we'll still do it. And I also had to stay away from the ADCC trials. The trials.
Yeah, it's super smart.
October, then we're in November, Worlds are in December. So it gives everybody options to go. And, I like giving us in this spot. Like I'm looking at this bracket right now for under 165, and it's going to be great. It's going to be a good turnout. I hope you do pull through the Ironman 3. Yeah, we will be doing the Ironman 3. It's a normal smooth comp tournament. You sign up, you'll get your guaranteed 2 matches. If you sign up for as many divisions as you've signed up for right now, you'll get up to 6-7 matches. But we will be going live with our promotion, with our pay-per-view company too. So
and you guys will be doing points for that tournament too? It will be a points.
No points, sub only.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure. You get points for your wins, right?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even in our gi format, we're going to do sub only. Basically the same rules we do, just no EBI armbar and back take really, and we're going to start in that hammer lock side turtle. But everything else is going to be the same. Cool. I don't see you in the gi much. I'm not a big gi player, but I know a lot of people have been asking for the gi, so that's why I'm making the tournament. So if you're listening to this right now and you want to prove to me that the gi needs to be in the circle, sign up for the tournament. I think my rules will help gi of not being boring, because we will hit you for stalling if you just sit with the grips.
Yeah.
But yeah, no points. I mean, points are, everyone has different opinions on the points. We kind of stay away from there, but you will receive your own prestige points is where we're going with. But all right, Bobby, I'm going to leave the floor to you. If you have any last words, calling everybody out, do whatever you want.
Yeah, I mean, just thank you for having me on. Shout out to, my team at Ocean County, my coach, Tom DeBlas. I joined there in September. I feel like my game has really progressed a lot, and, just shout out to them. They're fantastic. And, shout out to you guys. I love what you guys are doing for jiu-jitsu and just like the local scene, and every event you've had has gotten better, and you guys care about the competitors. You care about the atmosphere, the vibe, the excitement. So just, it's been awesome to watch you guys grow, and yeah, thanks for having me continually.
Oh, of course, brother. You always got a home with us. Thank you for the kind words. And of course, you're training with Tom DeBlass. You're going to get better, and you can see it in your game. And hopefully we can get Tom in the building one of these days, keep on getting you all the Ocean County BJJ guys out here. But that's it, thank you again, Bobby, for hopping on. Thank you for everything you do for us and promote like you do. You can catch Bobby in the circle probably sooner than later. You can catch him on. You can make
sure.
He's an active competitor, and everyone else, you can check us in 2 weeks for the 155-pound Grand Prix, July 15th, live at Zephyr Performance Training. You can find all our info at hsgrappling.com. Make sure you like, subscribe our YouTube channel here, and stay up to date with all the new things coming. Bobby, thank you again. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Everybody else, see you later. House Party Grappling.